Welcome to the All In on Tech discussions, organized by Smart-EDU Hub. This is our deep dive, the algorithmic architect of public opinion. We're going to be tackling something that really goes beyond data privacy and gets right into cognitive control.
It really does. And our whole conversation today, it's grounded in this single, really powerful article by Cattell and Vrabey. It was published not long ago, just a few months back in May of 2025.
And the title, right, it asks the big question.
It does. It translates to, can artificial intelligence influence public opinion? And that really is our mission today. Can it?
Okay, let's jump right in then. The central fear that Vrabey is exploring here, it seems to be whether a super intelligent AI assistant, one that's, say, built into a social network, can subtly control us.
Exactly. And it's that subtlety that's key. Vrabey connects this very modern tech question to the work of Daniel Kahneman, the Nobel laureate.
Right, the thinking fast and slow guy.
Yeah.
Cognitive biases.
Yes, but Vrabey specifically pulls from Kahneman's more recent work on noise. It's not just about our biases, but about the random variability in our judgments, the inconsistency.
Okay, so if our judgment is already noisy, meaning it can be swayed by tiny irrelevant things, that's the opening for an AI.
That is the perfect entry point. The AI assistant doesn't need to change your core beliefs. It just needs to find that moment of high variability, that peak noise, and give you a little nudge.
So it's not mind control, it's exploiting the moments we're most suggestible.
Precisely. And Vrabey connects this directly to a real-world and pretty controversial experiment that was reported on Life Science.
This is where it gets really fascinating. We're talking about an unauthorized experiment from the University of Zurich. And they targeted Reddit users, right?
They did. The goal was simple. Could AI bots change user opinions just by leaving customized comments?
And how did they customize them? What was the mechanism?
Well, this is the really sophisticated part. These weren't just simple chatbots. The AI assistant used advanced natural language processing to scan a user's entire history on the platform. Comments, posts, everything.
So it's building a profile.
A very detailed one. It could do things like age, gender, location, but more importantly, it was looking for cognitive vulnerabilities. It could see which topics made you emotional versus which ones made you logical.
Wow. Okay, so if I get angry about one topic but I'm calm about another, the AI knows exactly which buttons to push.
You've got it. Based on that profile, the bots tailored their responses. If a user was, say, susceptible to fear, the comment would play on that. If they responded to authority, it might cite a fake expert. It was pure psychological targeting.
And Vrabey mentions this isn't just happening in labs. He saw something similar out in the wild.
Yeah, he points to the public Facebook profile of the Faculty of Public Administration at SNSPA. After some negative press, there is this wave of comments that seemed designed to neutralize the bad sentiment. The timing instructor suggested an automated campaign.
So, using a similar playbook for what sounds like reputation management.
It's concrete evidence that these AI assistants are already in play, already managing public perception.
So what was the big takeaway from that Zurich experiment? Did it actually work?
It did, and the conclusion is maybe a little uncomfortable for us. It proved that we don't make decisions as independently as we like to think.
A measurable shift, you mean?
A significant measurable shift in user opinions based only on those AI comments. It shows that a big part of what we think is just. It's a reaction to external signals, especially when those signals are perfectly personalized.
Which is deeply worrying, especially when Vrabey published this during the presidential elections in Romania. The potential for micro-targeting voters is immense.
It just accelerates polarization. The AI assistant finds the exact fear to press for each individual, pushing them deeper and deeper into an opinion trench.
But this brings us to the ethics of it all. The experiment was unauthorized. Reddit was not happy.
Not at all. And this is the core dilemma. The University of Zurich basically argued that the insights were too important to suppress, and the risks to users were minimal.
So the classic need to know versus right to consent.
Exactly. And it's tricky because if they ask for consent, the experiment wouldn't work. The moment people know they're being observed, their behavior changes.
The magic trick disappears once you see how it's done.
But the threat remains. Every time we post, we're essentially training an AI assistant on how to persuade us later. We're building the architect of our own future opinions.
That's a powerful way to put it. So the algorithmic architect succeeds by finding that noise in our judgment and delivering a hyper-personalized message to exploit it. It just confirms we are far less independent than we believe.
It definitely makes you think twice about what you're reading online and why it's being shown to you.
It absolutely does. This has been an incredibly insightful discussion. For everyone listening, if you want to read the source material for yourself, a link to Catalan Vrabi's article is in the description below.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
And please remember to like and subscribe to the Smart-EDU Hub channel. That way you'll be the first to get our next discussion. We'll see you then.